time that my car isn't on the track racing, Sid. I'm out here at the sanitary department. Indianapolis sanitary department has a terrific department. They do a real good job, and I learn a lot here every summer, or during the month of May anyway.
Well, how do you get a driver, Ag?
Well, I brought my driver with me, Sid.
Could we meet him?
Yes, Cornelli.
Got a good driver.
Oh, he's all right. Aggie, I came back here to race. Yeah, but I'll tell you something. If you don't win the race, you'll be driving this all next winter.
Some real history there, of course. Sid Collins, the original voice of the Indianapolis 500, talking with driver Parnelli Jones, and one of the most famous names in all of auto racing, especially here in Southern California, J.C. Agajanian, who owned Parnelli's winning car in 1963. We watched this battle on the racetrack between the 9 of Tony Stewart and the 29 of Dave Steele. That is for the third position. But we welcome to the broadcast booth J.C. Agajanian Jr. And there, the Agajanian family is still involved in the promotion of this race. J.C., always great to see you and to come out here to this great event.
Well, we thank you so much. You know, my brother Kerry Agajanian, who in fact is Tony Stewart's attorney, you guys know that. Kerry and I are very proud to continue the Agajanian tradition with Turkey Night, and some of the finest race drivers, in fact the best open wheel drivers in the country, have driven in the Turkey Night Grand Prix.
We might explain that sanitation theme that they talked about there with Sid Collins back in the 60s.
Well, it's a...
Oh, a hard crash.
Oh, that's Tony Stewart.
Oh.
And the 32 car, a bike, Aaron Bike. So what a tough break.
And Tony appears to be dazed, if not unconscious. Wow. This is not the way that we had hoped this thing would go. No. Tony Stewart, the Winston Cup champion, has crashed hard into the wall, and the 32 car of Aaron Fike is also involved.
Yeah,
we will,
see,
of course,
Aaron Fike getting out of his car.
He's a little dazed too, it looks like.
Well, this is a very fast racetrack. That wall's plenty hard when you hit it like those guys did. They got together, slid into the wall at one of the fastest parts of the racetrack, right near the end of the front straightaway.
Did you guys see his brakes light up? It looked like they were prior to the accident, in fact.
That is the speculation, and Aaron has taken a seat on the racetrack and is being, of course, talked to by the safety personnel, and Tony Stewart is still in the car, and they're attending to him also. And of course, we will continue our conversation with JC in a little bit, but this certainly is the focus of our attention right now.
Yeah, you can see that car very badly torn up as it hit the wall very hard. You can see Tony Stewart got turned around, slammed into the wall with the left side of the car. You can see he hit the nose. The nose is pushed back. The left side of the car is all banged in. So let's go down to Ray Dunlap, see if he's got any better position to take a look at this.
Well, Larry, I'm a good bit closer here down in turn number 4. Tony is getting ready to climb out of the car. He's talked to the safety people. He was talking about his left foot being a little bit sore to these guys, but he is, as you can see now, climbing up out of the car. Looks like a possible left ankle injury possibly to Tony. That's what he was telling the safety people here. Just slow getting out of the car. The helmet is off now, so looks like everything pretty much okay.
Wow, that was a scary, scary moment. As you saw, Aaron Fike is now in a reclining position on the racetrack, but he appears to be pretty much okay. Here is the replay now.
Yeah, they're going to throw down into turn number 3. Look at the throttle. I think the throttle's stuck on Fike's car. You can see right there, he was hard on the brakes. He was smoking the tires, and he went up across. He missed David Steele, went in, banged in to the back of Tony Stewart, and took him. Stewart actually cushioned his blow. Stewart's the one that took the hardest brunt of that hit, because you can see as he went into the corner, look at him, he's hard on the brakes. Remember Wally Pancratz had the same problem last year. The throttle stuck and he went hard into the wall, but look at this, he never slows down. He gets on the brake, that car just keeps on smoking into the corner. Tony Stewart had no idea that was coming, and he got hit, banged head on into the wall, and you know, took a pretty hard lick.
And we have it from another angle too, and the contact has already been made here as both cars slide up into the outside wall, and both making very, very hard contact with that concrete. Let's take a look and a listen at a real-time replay here.
Yeah, you can hear the camera heard that first crunch clear back where it was, and they both hit that wall very hard. But what happens when the throttle sticks, the first thing you do is hit the brake. When you hit the brake, the car won't turn. Doesn't matter what you do, that car will not turn. It went straight up. It hit Tony Stewart. And the reason the front brakes were smoking and the back ones weren't, because the brakes won't override the horsepower of the engine. So the rear wheels keep churning and keep pushing, and the front wheels are sliding.
And Tony Stewart is walking away from the crash. Boy, that is good news, and the crowd is loving every minute of that. Not that he is out of the race, but simply because he's able to walk away from that very, very bad looking crash, and Aaron Fike also appears to be okay. So the top five now with just about half of the race completed as the caution remains out. Lewis, Kane, Steele, Fike, and A.J. Fike and Bobby East. Then 6 through 10 include J.J. Yaley, Jason Leffler, James Chesson, Cole Carter, and Dave Darling. Stay with us. There's about 50 more laps of racing to go at the Turkey Night Grand Prix.